Welcome back to another video. Today we have 15-16 Upper Deck Series 1 Hockey Hobby Box.
Speak up. All right. Hayden wanted to do some Upper Deck Series 1 or 2. So we went to the distributor today to pick up our weekly boat full of cases. And we found some stuff. We found some 1920 Series 1. We found some 1718 Series 1. They're both Series 1. And then we found this. There was one left. Hiding on the shelf, way up in the back. 15-16 Upper Deck Series 1.
We would have escaped with that.
Yeah. We have never opened any of this, but I think everybody knows what potentially could be in 24 packs per box. 8 cards per pack. This is gonna take a while. We're not doing these two yet. We haven't decided what we're doing. But this one we are opening right now. Just on the off chance that we may pull. I don't even want to say his name.
Don't even say it.
A specific young gun.
I will say it.
No, you won't.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. So, Hayden's gonna help out with this one. We're gonna get after it. This is a personal break for us. We're not. I mean, I guess technically we're not. Ooh, paper cut. Sharp box. Technically, it's not really a break. We're just doing it's a personal break for us and our family. Yeah, here it is. 15-16. It wasn't cheap. I can tell you that right now. But it was significantly below what I would consider market price for this super rare hobby box of 15-16 Series 1. They're almost impossible to find. And the price that we paid for it was well below my immediate internet search to try to track down a market value on it, to the point where I instantaneously said so shout out to Bosco's and for that bad boy, for being fair. Like a lot of other card shops and distributors right now, specifically when we started getting overrun in the card shop today by the people trying to hunt Mosaic basketball for $600 a hobby box. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, yeah, there are a ton of packs in here. Cool little box structure. Getting that retail action going on. Look at that.
Yeah.
This will be the easily the highest quantity card break we've ever done. For sure. I think it's just going to be a ton of fun because we don't usually go after the lower end stuff. It's not something we chase. We haven't really even been into the young guns at all. So this is like literally a first for us.
Isn't it guaranteed to get 6 young?
It's not guaranteed, but it is highly, I guess, suggested from the factory that 6 young guns will be in here somewhere. So we don't know who they are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 piles of 6. What do you think, bud? Should we just get after it? Mommy?
Yep.
We got a whole family here. Where's the dog? You go back upstairs?
He's teetering.
All right. Let's see.
Number 1
Let's
out
see.
of 24.
Let's see what we got.
You speak up, Hayden.
Yep. We gotta give it a good shout. All right. Pack number 1 of 24. Hayden's gonna run trash detail. We're not gonna run a decoy for this. We're just gonna basically get in. All right. Right away, we got a Jeff Skinner. Right. We got some. Oh, these are. You got to remember, these have been sitting on the shelf for almost 5 years, so there's a little static cling going on here. We got a Jeff Skinner base, Zdeno Chara base, right? That's a cool picture. Interesting, Zdeno Chara. Henrik Sedin, Vancouver retro throwback. Shining Stars, Jacob Voracek. Oh yeah, we got a lot of static going on here in Alaska with these tonight. Nazem Kadri, Andrej Pavlek, a lot going on. UC Jokinen for the Panthers, and Yaroslav Halak. A whole bunch of players that we honestly think we've ever heard of. That's interesting, and a few we have. There's a Shining Stars, Jacob Voracek. I guess that would qualify as the top card pulled out of this one, along with all the other base cards. Pretty cool. All right, not a bad product so far. Not something, like I said, we normally chase. I don't even know if this Jacob Voracek is considered a hit, or maybe somebody in the comments on the YouTube can let us know. Should we keep going to this pile or move across? What do you think? Move across? All right. We'll do it differently tonight. And I don't think there's any jersey cards or any of that jazz in it. It's just straight up. Everybody hammers after these for the young guns, really, and the young guns only. So I'm super interested to see what kind of young guns we can pull out of these, even if not the one that everybody seems to always be chasing. And that explains why the price of these hobby boxes is driven through the roof, because there's only so few of them left. So there you go, buddy. All right, Morgan Riley base. Pretty cool. David Backus base. Derek Steppen base. Marian Hossa, right winger. Shining Star. Some more static cling going on. 5 years on the shelf. I guess that's what we get. Got an Alex Killorn. Let's see. Very good. Get them separated. Aaron Ekblad base. So far, nothing crazy coming out. Marian Hossa is going to be there's a Matt Duchene. He now plays for the Predators. That's a cool card. Back when he played for the Avs. David Boland. And then we got a Shining Star, Marian Hossa. Not too terrible. All right. So far, nothing to write home about. A lot of base cards that will get donated to group members' kids. If you guys are watching this, you're a group member and you got kids, let us know. We'll pump you out a base. Pretty good base, and maybe even some cereal and some insert hits to your kids. We love it. We got plenty of them to send out. Actually, we got way too many to send out right now. Got a Matt Reed, Duncan Keith, a little bit of stickage going on. Another Mariam Hossa. Duncan Keith off of here. Joe Thornton base. Jeez. I'll stick it. What do we got? Set these down. I don't want to damage them if there's anything special in here. We got a Freddie Anderson when he played for the Ducks. Clark MacArthur. Never heard of Clark MacArthur. Semyon Varlamov. This is and hey, there's a Jordan Eberle. That's not too bad. You could add that to your special book, right? There you go. I'm gonna go put it in there. Are you okay? You won't wait. So another base card pack, nothing too special coming out of there. Bunch of random cards. With 24 packs, 8 cards a pack, these aren't gonna be significant hits in every single pack. I guarantee that. These are more of your, I think more of your chasers, and keeping people entertained with high card count and content. Chris Kunitz, all right. Base. Oliver Ekman Larson. Base. Matthew Perreault. Base. There we go. Patrick Waugh coming up. Oh, look at that. Patrick Marleau. Cool little card. That's probably from either an outdoor skater or a all-star game. That's neat. Yeah, we got a Patrick Waugh goaltender Shining Stars. That's not too bad. Put that in the pile with the other Shining Stars over here. Teddy Purcell for the Oilers. You want to put that in your book, or are you good? Oilers book. Hey, Ben Scrivens. Hey, he was old goalie for Oilers too. So another pretty much base card pack besides the Patrick Waugh. That's 4 packs down, so we still are yet to hit a young gun at all. And there's supposed to be 6 in here somewhere, so let's get after it. Get some of these young guns going. That 200. Mine does. That one. I think it's from. I don't know. I don't know. It's not dirty though. Sorry.
Sorry.
Try to that stuff. Oh, it's probably just or something. Travis Hamonic, Tyler Bozak, Brian Campbell, Gabriel Landeskog. Cool. Hey, there's an Ovi. Upper Deck Portraits. I think that's maybe considered a hit.
I'll put it in this.
We will. We'll go back and look at them afterwards. Still waiting on some young guns though. How about a young gun? You know, this is what, 5 packs and we haven't hit a young gun yet? Statistically, that's not working in our favor. David Savard, and then a Rick Nash base card.
I don't think Rick Nash plays.
He doesn't. He actually just retired because he had so many concussions. His forced retirement from the NHL Players Association. I think it just happened real recently. All right. We got a Mika Zibanejad before he played for the Rangers, back with the Senators. Adam Henrique for the Devils. Cards coming everywhere. Dustin Byfuglien is no longer with the NHL. Him and the Winnipeg Jets have found an amicable resolution to his contract, and he is no longer a member of the NHL. Nikolai Kulemin, Derek Dorsett, Matt Calvert, Tomas Plekanec, and Nicholas Backstrom. Still no young guns. Interesting. Very interesting. What do you think, bud? Still no young guns. Huh. What pack is this? 7? 7 out of 24? I mean, we gotta be coming up on some soon. Something. You gotta check the box. There you go. They're pretty plain, but pretty sharp at the same time. I like them. Actually, I'm growing. Hey, there's a thick card in this one. I don't know what it is. These cards are super sticking together. Jory Lettera, David Descharnes.
Ooh.
Hey, Corey Crawford.
Jersey.
Jersey card. There are jersey cards in here. That's pretty cool. Corey Crawford right off the bat. Look at that. Corey Crawford jersey card. Trevor Lewis and a Marcus Foligno. Corey Crawford. Yeah, let's Antoine Roussel. Just a normal one's fine. It's not too terribly thick.
Want one of these?
No. Give me we'll get it afterwards, bud. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a 75 or 100. It's not that thick. We got Corey Crawford jersey card. That's never seen those come out of these series packs. That's pretty interesting.
Jersey.
All right. Here we go. Pack number 8. Still no young guns. Still no young guns. Come on, young guns. You're in here somewhere. Gotta be, right?
Hope so.
Gotta be. Especially on such a hot year with all those rookies. Shane Dolan.
I have a question for Hayden. What if there were 0 young guns except for that one that we won't name that we're hoping for? Would you still feel like it was successful even though it's the only one?
I'd be fine with it. Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine. All right. Shane Dolan. Lars Eller.
I don't think we're gonna pull it.
Joe Colborn. Michael DeZotto. The Flyers. Leo Komarov. John Klingberg, kind of a goofy card.
Yeah.
He's got a hat on, yeah. Must have been a special day. Matt Hendricks for the Oilers. And Kerry Ramo. Still not a single Young Guns. Unbelievable. Very rare. Okay. Well, I mean, we're a third of the way through the box, so I don't know. Let's
Can I open a pack
keep going.
for some heat?
How about you just rub them? You want to rub them?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Let's see. Taylor Hall. There you go. That could go your special book, huh? Hold on. I gotta separate it. Yeah. It's got a Claude Giroux stuck to it behind a little bit. There's just a little stiction going on with these cards because they've been for 5 years. You want that Taylor Hall? Claude Giroux. Cody Ceci for the Sens. Brian Bickle. Somebody was actually just talking to me about Brian Bickle earlier today. Like, oh, hey, there's a young gun. It's a Brett Hutton. Finally, our first icebreaker young gun, a Brett Hutton for the Canucks. If we can get it unhooked from the rear there. Finally, we hit at least a young gun, so we can say we weren't skunked on young guns in this whole box. So we just picked up our Brett Hutton young gun. All right, Brian Bickle. I'm going to set that aside because somebody was talking about Brian Bickle earlier today. I'm going to send that out to somebody. David Pasternak. Hey, James Neal, back when he played for the Preds. That's for your special book, definitely, right?
Yep.
Yep. There you go. And a Mark Eduard Vlasic. There's a Pasternak. Do we talk about we got a Pasternak too? That's kind of cool. And the Pasternak base. He's just raking up the Oilers and the Preds, or the Oilers tonight. Finally added a Preds to it. Card was pack 10. Pack 10. All right, let's get after it. Here we go. Patrick Elias is on top. Corey Schneider for the Devils, base. Gino Malkin. Very nice. Roberto Luongo. Jack Eichel and Dylan Larkin. There you go. Young Guns UD Canvas.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think that qualifies as a Young Gun too. Hey, look at that Shea Weber. Cool. Oh, somebody's asking a question about something. It's not live, so it's not about this. You don't have to worry about it. I'll get it later. Young Guns Canvas. Dylan Larkin and Jack Eichel. That's kind of a neat card. I don't know too much about these Young Gun Canvas. Where they rank in the hierarchy of Upper Deck. Oh, it's a checklist card. Interesting. I'm guessing it's not very high because it's a checklist card. But anyway, James Neal, or I'm sorry, Shea Weber. You love Shea Weber, right? You want a PK Subban? Nope. All right. We're going to take a 10-second break for drink identification.
Can I open one pack?
Has anybody seen the dog? You want to sit down and do one? You do that one. Be careful. Excuse me. Know what to do?
Yeah.
Be very, very careful because you know who might be in there.
Yeah.
And if it is, we got to send it off to the graders to be graded. You got to be careful because they stick too. These ones stick. Be very careful. Need help? They sticking? Gary Latonen. Yeah.
Nicholas
Oh,
Cronell.
no, you left one behind here. Yeah. Okay, they're sticking. It's a Jake Muzzin. An old school Kings jersey. Cool. What do you got there? Nicholas Cronwell. What's that?
Young Guns, Nicholas Cronell.
Okay. There's the second Young Guns of the second Young Guns produced out of this one. Tyler Seguin yelling at somebody.
And Marc-Andre Fleury.
Marc-Andre Fleury back when he played for the Penguins. That's super cool. Joe Vitale. Do you want that for your book?
No. And a John Carlson.
John Carlson. Good job.
Got one Young Gun.
We got a Young Gun out of your pack. That was pretty cool. Ready?
Yeah.
Switch. Keep him in front of the camera. Practice keeping him in front of the camera. Let's see. All right, we are. Where are we? 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this 2, 3, 2? Is this the halfway mark? This is the halfway mark. So far, what do we got? We might actually have 3 Young Guns so far because I think they might count that UD Canvas as a Young Gun. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know much about this set. As you can see, we normally go after the hits, so let's see what this pack has in store for us. Sammy Vatanen, Blake Wheeler, Brandon Dubinsky, Connor Hellebuck, young gun. That's not a bad one to get, huh? Connor Hellebuck. Not a bad Young Gun pull there. That's 3 Young Gun officially, and I'm not sure if that checklist counts or not. So, Patrick Maroon, Riley Shahan, and a Carter Hutton. Carter Hutton. I didn't know he was a Preds goalie. Did you? No. All right. We're officially halfway done and moving on. Who's ready for the second half?
Let's do it.
How long is this taking?
Almost 20 minutes.
Already? Wow. Okay. Daniel Girardi. Let's move this along. Nikita Kucherov base. Jay Beagle base. A little bit of stiction, a little Alaska stiction going on. John Tavares, Shining Stars, back when he was with the Islanders. Marian Gaborik. Derek Poulot. John Tavares will set off to the side there. I don't know if those Shining Stars are whatever they are. Jonathan Toews, buddy. And let's see who's behind Jay Beagle. It's a Hampus Lindholm. All right. A few more base cards to add to the donate pile over there. And here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go. Flip around. We got a Bo Horvat right off the top. Tyson Barrie for the Avs. Ryan McDonough for the Rangers. Dennis Sennenberg for the Bruins. Anze Kopitar, UD portrait. That's pretty cool. Put that in the pile over here because I think that's some sort of insert. Kopitar's coming off a rough year this year, but hopefully he brings it back with the Kings coming up. Justin Falk, Elias Lindholm.
Are those Hagrid pucks?
Probably. Guessing that's what they are. Justin Falk. Who's rounding out this pack? Jeff Carter for the Kings. Bunch of bases in there.
Open a pack?
Go ahead and sit down. Be very careful.
There's Jory Lupo.
Jeffrey Lupul.
Jonas Hiller.
Jonas Hiller, yeah. Totally. What you got there?
Brian Boyle.
Brian Boyle. That's a couple teams ago.
And
Oh,
a
there you go.
Patrick Kane portrait.
Nice, Patrick Kane. So,
Oh,
yep.
cool.
Unstick it and put it over in the hit pile over there. There you go. Good job.
And a
Tomas Hurdle.
Thomas Earl. Brad Marchand.
Yeah.
Max
So what Ziri
Pacioretty.
does. Max Pacioretty, yep. He plays for the Vegas Golden Knights now.
And
Johnny Gaudreau. There you go. You want to put that in your book or you want to
Yeah.
do Johnny Gaudreau? Yeah. All right. You want me to do the next one? All right. We'll switch off. We'll just switch. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Be nice to see some more Oilers and Preds. Kind of cool, huh? We got a Tyler Johnson right off the bat. Tobias Enstrom for the Jets. Oh, look at this. UD Series 1 checklist. Forsberg and Duncan Keith. All right. Yeah, let's go on to Hayden's book. All right. Just stole that one. We got a Ryan Getzlaff, UD Portraits. Ricard Raquel. Cool. The Ducks. Of a Stiction. And an Andrew Hammond. Andrew Shaw. And a Brooks Orpik. All right.
Cool.
You moving in?
Yep.
All right. Hayden's going to do the next one. Then sit down, bud. Time. It's your break. Make sure it's in the camera. What's that? Jonathan Quick?
Jonathan Quick. Jonathan Erickson.
Yep.
A Jake Allen UD canvas.
Upper Deck Canvas, Jake Allen.
Yep.
Cool. That's a Blues. We got a lot of Blues fans in the group. Maybe we'll send that out to one.
And a Cam Ward.
Cam Ward base. Yep.
A
Nathan Gerby.
and a
Mark Stahl. Mark Stahl for the Rangers. Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Are these all bases? Yeah, pretty much, huh? Oh, you're going at it again? All right. Once you finish off this row, then I'll finish off. That way we don't keep swapping on seeds. Be careful. There's still a few young guns. If I remember correctly.
We have a
Kyle
Kyle
Turris.
Turris.
Who's he play for
Jack Johnson.
So who's he play for? Penguins.
Oh yeah. And RJ Umberger.
Umberger. Who that is?
And
Louis Erickson.
Louis
Bruins. Mike Smith. Who's he play for?
Oilers.
Oilers. Yeah.
And a young gun.
Yep.
Shane Price.
Prince. Shane Prince. There's another young gun. Shane Prince.
And
Tomas Tatar.
Tatar.
All right. So we got a few young guns so far.
And Eric Carlson.
Eric Carlson back for the Sens. Yep.
And yeah.
Nothing crazy with the young guns so far. Just a few. Staying on par, I guess. But not really what we're looking for.
Still looking for the cards.
I think everybody's hard in these boxes though. David Perron.
Spurgeon.
Look at that.
Sam Reinhart.
What you got there?
Young Guns.
Who is it?
Nikolai Ehlers.
Nikolai Ehlers. Yep. The Winnipeg Jets. That's not a bad young gun to pull. Martin Hansel.
Yep.
Oh,
Mike Fisher.
Mike Fisher. We finally pulled a Mike
Oh,
Fisher card, which probably doesn't
yay.
mean anything to anybody else, but that's one of our most favorite players, husband of Carrie Underwood, right? Gotta keep. Yeah, that's going to your special book, right?
Oh, yeah. Rick Berlin.
Berglund. Yep.
Yep. And Zach Parisi.
Very cool.
Last pack for me.
Last pack for you. Been pretty fun though, huh?
Yep. They're easy to open.
Yeah.
Rob.
Um,
Pull some heat.
Pull some heat.
Dun. Kuznetsov.
Yeah. Can't read his name.
Eric Grubranson. And kind of purplish jersey.
For the Sabres. Like the breast cancer awareness one.
Yeah. It's Ryan
I'll
Keon
take Dion.
and James Reiner.
Mhm.
And a Young Guns.
There you go. Jonas Donskoy.
Darren Helm.
Darren Helm. Okay.
Nick Foligno.
Polino.
And Corey Crawford.
Go. All right. Want me to round it out?
Yeah.
I'll put that Mike Fisher in your special book. All right. I don't know where we're at on young gun count, but we got a few stacked up over here. We made up for it on these last two pushes. Let's see what the last 4 packs have laid in for us. What do you think, bud? Get after it? There you go. All right. Let's see. Dennis Weideman. Michael Stone. Cam Fowler. And Devontae Smith-Pelly, UD Canvas. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Sleeved up. Put over here. Yep. Potatoes is moving. Jake Allen goalie. There we go. For the St. Louis Blues. Pretty cool. I know somebody who has a kid that would probably like that card. Eric Johnson. Chris Kreider. And a Michael Camilleri. Rounding out the base cards. This pack. Not very many Oilers, though. Not very many Oilers making a presence.
First couple packs are a lot of Oilers.
Yep. Tanner Pearson. There's an Oiler. Ben Scrivens.
I'll put it in
That's a canvas, so
my input.
yeah, if you want to. Hold on. Trying to sort out these oh, there's Ben Pouloy. Zemgus Girgensons. Jonathan Drouin. Here's a good player. Drouin. Steve Stamkos. Everybody knows Steve the Man. Stamkos. Mark Street. And Alexei Emelin. Rounding out the base cards for that. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of base cards moving out. All right, let's see what's in this one. Oh, there's something special in here. See it?
Oh, yeah.
Shea Weber.
Ooh.
It's a printing plate. We got a Shea Weber printing plate.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. It is. Yeah, you want to feel it? Read the back of it. You know what that means? It's 1 of 1. 1 of 1.
Where?
Right there. 1 of 1 at the top. 1 of 1, Shea Weber for Nashville. Wow, that's a great pull.
Yay.
Back when Shea Weber played for Nashville. Holy smokes. Grab me a 35. Yep, off to the left. That's a great pull right there. Shea Weber. Printing plate. A magenta printing plate, I believe. Wow, 1 of 1. That's pretty cool. Grab one that doesn't say rookie. Grab one of the new ones. Here, put this back in there. No, in the one that says 100 pack. Grab one out of there. Anyone but that one. Yeah, there you go. Yep, bingo, brand new. We were just talking about printing plates earlier today, weren't we?
Yeah, is
We've
that
ne-
the black?
This is I think it's a purple, like a magenta. I don't know. Or like something. That's awesome though. We've never pulled a printing. We've never pulled a 1 of 1 for ourselves, and we've never pulled a printing plate before either.
There's only one of them in the world.
Josh Bailey, that's it. Alexander Steen, and it just happens to be for the Predators. That's pretty
Very
cool. Yeah, very cool. Alexander Steen. What else we got going on? Derek Brassard, Andrei Markov, Devin Dubnyk, Danny DeKaiser, and Scott Hartnell. Scott Hartnell did a little stint with the Predators. All right, folks.
I got them.
I'll do the last pack.
No.
Yeah. Last pack
That's
out of
it.
24. Yeah, Hayden's got to rub some magic on it. Be nice. Sure would be nice to pull out something crazy out of this pack. But we'll see. Either way, here's an Ovechkin right off the top. Ovechkin base. Cam Atkinson. David Krejci. And some stiction going on. Philip Forsberg. You want to put that in your book? That's kind of cool. There's a Tuukka Rask base. Yannick Hansen. Keith Yandel. And a Jason Zucker base. Well, unfortunately, we didn't hit what we hoped we were going to hit, but still lots of fun, though, huh?
That was fun.
Yeah. And we pulled, I think, the big hit out of that box with that Shea Weber printing plate. First time we pulled a 1 of 1 anything for ourselves.
Super cool.
And a printing plate. Only one that exists in the world. So let's look back and see what we got going on here. We got some shining stars, Marian Hossa, Jacob Voracek. Let's see. John Tavares. We can get these organized a little better. Patrick Waugh. And then what do we got here? So for the canvases, we got a Devontae Smith-Pelly, Jake Allen, and a Jack Eichel, Dylan Larkin checklist canvas, a Corey Crawford jersey card, which was expected. And then for the UD portraits, we got Ovechkin, Getzlaf, Kane, and Kopitar. And then for the 6 suggested Young Gun officials that we got a Jonas Donskoy, Nikolai Ehlers, Shane Prince, Ben Hutton, Connor Hellebuck, and Nicholas Patan. Not too terrible, but not what we wanted, obviously, but not everybody's going to be a winner on this one. These boxes are hard to find. But thank you for tuning in. Mommy's going to hit fade to black over there. And we'll catch up with you next time.